Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Learning Frenzy. If you haven't subscribed our channel, so please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Also, you can go and watch our other videos related to civil engineering and also some related to different mathematics topics. So our today's topic is classification of bricks. So the bricks are classified on different categories. So here are some of the categories, like based on field practice, based on strength, based on shape, based on their usage, based on finish, based on their manufacturing, and based on burning. So there are around 7 categories on which the bricks are classified. So let's move forward and have some detailed information about these categories. So yeah, our first classification is based on field practice. So based on field practice, there are 4 different categories of bricks, like first class bricks, second class, third class, and fourth class bricks. Let's have some detailed information about these kind of bricks. So our first class bricks, these bricks are thoroughly burnt and are of deep red, cherry, or copper color. So the color of these bricks is uniform and they are uniformly burnt, thoroughly burnt. The surface should be smooth and rectangular with parallel, sharp and straight edges and square corners. These should be free from flaws, cracks and stones. So they must be symmetrical. They should have uniform texture. No impression must be left on the brick when you scratch. When a scratch is made by a fingernail. So when you try to scratch the brick with your nail, so there should not be any scratch left there when you will try to, there should not be any impression. The fractured surface of the brick should not show the lumps of lime. So when you break the bricks, there should not be any lumps of lime in there, that whitish color, so it should not be there. A metallic or ringing sound should come when 2 bricks are struck against each other. So when you struck 2 bricks together, so there should be a ringing or a metallic sound there. Water absorption should be 12 to 15% of its dry weight when immersed in cold water for 24 hours. The crushing strength of the brick should not be less than 10 Newton per mm square or 10 megapascal. So what is the use of these bricks? So the uses of these bricks, first class bricks are recommended for pointing, exposed face, work in masonry structure, flooring and reinforced brickwork. So let's move to the second class bricks. These bricks are supposed to have the same requirements as the first class ones, except that small cracks and distortions are permitted. As I will show you the picture as well of the second class bricks. So they have the same requirements, except that the small cracks and distortions are permitted. A little higher water absorption of about 16 to 20% of its dry weight is allowed. The crushing strength should not be less than 7 Newton per mm square. In first class bricks it was 10 Newton per mm square. So let's see the uses of these bricks. So second class bricks are recommended for all important or unimportant hidden masonry works and centering of reinforced bricks, reinforced cement concrete structures, RCC structures. So let's move to the third class bricks. These bricks are underburnt or not completely burnt. They are soft and light colored. They produce a dull sound when struck against each other. Water absorption is about 25% of its dry weight. So they are like less dense, so they absorb more water as compared to first and second class bricks. Crushing strength of these bricks is just 3.5 Newton per mm square. So let's see the uses of these bricks. These bricks are used for building temporary structures. So these are used for building those structures which are going to be demolished in future, which are just for some small period of time. They are not permanent structures. Let's move to fourth class bricks. These bricks are overburnt. So they are like blackish in color, badly distorted in size and shape. They don't have a proper size or shape. The corners, the edges are not square, so they don't have a proper shape. Brittle in nature. So the uses of these bricks, The ballast of such brick is used for foundation and floors in lime concrete and road metal. So the ballast is like small pieces. So now let's move to the classification of bricks based on strength. So on base of strength, there are two major classifications. The first one is heavy duty bricks. So what are the heavy duty bricks? The burnt clay bricks having compressive strength of more than 40 Newton per mm square are known as heavy duty bricks. So what are the uses of such kind of bricks? For masonry items in heavy structures like bridges, foundations, or for industrial buildings. The second classification is light duty bricks. The burnt clay bricks having compressive strength less than 40 Newton per mm square are known as light duty bricks. So if the compressive strength is more than 40 Newton per mm square, it is heavy duty brick, and if it is less than 40 Newton, so these are light duty bricks. What are the uses of light duty bricks? It is used for less important works, or like for compound walls, etc., where the load factor is not like an important aspect. So let's move further. Yeah, so the another classification is based on shape. So based on shape, there are major two classification: subclass A brick and B. So these bricks should have smooth rectangular faces with sharp corners and uniform color. So they are like perfect in color, they are symmetric, they have rectangular faces and sharp corners, and they have uniform color. So B class bricks, these bricks have slightly distorted and round edges. They are not as rectangular or sharp as compared to A bricks. Classification of bricks based on their usage. So there are different kind of bricks like common bricks. It is a general multi-purpose unit manufactured economically without spatial reference to appearance. So they have just like you can use them at different sites for different purposes. The uses of these bricks are they are used for filling, backing, and in walls where appearance is negligible, where the appearance of the structure doesn't matter. So after common bricks, second classification is facing bricks. So these bricks made primarily with a view to have good appearance, either of color or texture or both. So these bricks are used for the front view where the appearance matters. So like in front of building walls, etc. So next is engineering bricks. These are the strong, impermeable, smooth, table molded, hard, and conforms to defined limits of absorption and strength. So these bricks are used for all load bearing structures. Let's move further. So now our next classification is based on finish. So there are rustic bricks and sand-faced bricks. Rustic bricks are mechanically textured, finished, and varying patterns. So they have different patterns and textures which we make them impose on them mechanically. It's not natural. Second classification is sand-faced bricks. So sand-faced bricks have texture surface made by sprinkling of sand inside the mold. So we just sprinkle some sand inside the mold, and they have sand-faced bricks. Our next classification is based on manufacturing. So there are hand molded bricks and machine molded bricks. So the hand molded bricks are molded by hands, and machine molded bricks are molded by machines. On machine molded, there are two different methods to mold the bricks by machines: wire cut bricks and press bricks. In wire cut bricks, we take the mixture of clay and water in a mold, and then it looks like a chocolate bar. Then we cut it with the wire with proper length and proper dimensions. So that method is called as wire cut bricks. And when we put the sand, water separately in a mold and then press it with the machine, those bricks are called pressed bricks. Now this is our last classification, which is based on burning. So There are pale bricks. These bricks are unburnt, which are not properly burnt. Body bricks. These bricks are well burnt, occupying central position of the kiln. So these kind of bricks are mostly found in the central position of the kiln. Kiln is like a furnace where we burn the bricks. And the next bricks are arc bricks. These bricks are overburnt, also known as clinker bricks. So this is enough for this video. Thank you for watching this video till the very end, and please subscribe our channel, and happy learning. Thank you.